I'm back. Yo, what's good with y'all, man? I'm back. I told y'all I was gonna come back, and I got a bit of a story time that might be educational for a few of y'all. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments on certain videos that I made about women being stink, and believe me, it's not bashful, nothing like that. It's just what happens. I've been getting a lot of comments on that, and I think what I've been through may be able to help you out. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I haven't messed with any girl who was stink. Now, I almost did, but I have never messed with anybody who was stink. So if you one of my exes and you come across this video, you good. You feel me? You good.
Stop the cap.
But yo, let me go ahead and kick this story off for y'all, and again, hopefully it's helpful. So back when I was living in Louisiana, I moved back in the middle of my senior year to Florida. And when I got here, it was the middle of the school year, towards the end of the year. So everybody was booed up at this point in time. I didn't know anybody. I just seen all the fine girls out here. And I was like, damn, I wouldn't mind having me one of these little sugar babies. It was this one girl in particular, so fucking fine, bro. I kid you not, so fine. But she was dating a dude who was really popular. I'm gonna not say too much because I know some people who follow me who went to the school. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on the specific details of who she was dating. But the dude was really popular, and I knew him. You know what I mean? I didn't know him like he was my brother. I knew him like cordial. Like if I seen him in the hallway, we would dap each other up. What's up? Keep it moving. We'd see each other, head nod, keep it moving. Stuff like that. But not on the lines of like, yo, this is my man's. I'm not gonna talk to your girl if I get the opportunity. Hell no. If I get the opportunity, I'm gonna talk to your girl. Me and her were really cool throughout the school year. Nothing too serious, but just cool. End of the school year comes, we graduate and we go our separate ways. A couple years later, I happened to run into her at the mall. Now, when I saw her at the mall, I just made small conversation with her. Like, hey, how you doing? It's been a minute, it's good to see you. But when I got back to Facebook, I shot my shot. I don't want to say it was a long time ago, to a point where it's like, y'all can't relate. It wasn't really called shooting a shot. I just slid in the DMs and just like, what's up? And she was like, yo, what's up? I let her know, hey, yo, I was feeling you since high school. I knew you was in a relationship. I didn't want to disrespect. What's up with you now? If you single, shoot, let's go eat. You feel me? Because that's what we do. We go eat first, at least. Yeah. We go on dates. I go way over to her house because she lived on the other side of the town. And I had a Honda Accord 1994. That mother was not the best car, but it got me from point A to point B. I hopped in the hoopty, went all the way across town just to see her, just to sit outside her place and just talk. And that was cool, man, because I thought I was finding me a legit girlfriend to build on with, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I was planning to cuff this young lady. So after a few days, again, I'm working at KFC at this time, and I'm bringing home food. She's like, yo, like when I get off work, come pick me up, take me to the crib. You know, if you can you bring me some food? I'm like, it ain't nothing. I'll bring you whatever you want, shorty. Because back in the day, man, I used to really be taking a lot of food from KFC. Like soon as it was time to close, because I always worked the late shift on the weekends. Boy, I would leave out of there with like a 10-piece, some strips, biscuits, sides. Man, KFC, y'all got me through some times. I thank y'all. But that's not about the story. So I go and scoop her up from her job. We come all the way back to my crib. She comes through, she eats the food. She got on some leggings. She looking good. It never crossed my mind to even attempt to try to mess around with. Like, we was just legit chilling. And that's just the thing about me. I never really force an issue with a woman, especially like the first time I go to a girl crib or if she comes to my crib. Y'all dudes be pushing it. When you go to a girl crib, man, go through, act like you got some sense. You know what I'm saying? Get invited back the next time. And then she might make the first move at that point, because she gonna be like, he came through and respected the feng shui. Listen to me. Take my advice. When you go to a girl crib, act like you got some sense. Don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. If she comes to your crib, do not be a creep, because if she feels uncomfortable, she not coming back and you not going over there. Fuck wrong with y'all, man? Anywho, she kicks it with me the whole night. I swear when she went home, it had to be about 12. Soon as I put the key in the door and walk into the crib, I get a flurry of texts from this girl telling me how much she liked me, how much she wanted to continue on me, the future she saw with me. And I'm like, yes, sir. That's what I wanted, because baby was fine, bro. I mean, I can't even explain it to you. She was fine. She wasn't super thick. She was just like pretty ass face and just like a nice little petite body. Like she was, you know, because you ain't always gotta get the girl with the big old booty. Big old booty don't equal nothing but just a big old booty, which is really nice though. All right, we off topic. She kicks it with me the whole night. I swear when I took her home, she had to walk through the door at like 1 a.m. And me, I had to walk through the door like at 1:30. But as soon as I put the key in the door, I get a flurry of text messages from her saying how much she enjoyed the vibe, how she wanted to take things to the next level. I'm like, for sure we can. So she called me on the phone and she just talking crazy. She like, yo, when I see you, it's up. When I see you, it's on. I'm like, damn, for real? She like, when I see you, be prepared, be ready. So in my young mind, I'm like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. I'm in there. Cause at that point in time, man, I'm a young, horny, young adult. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to nail you. I hate to say it like that, but that's just what the young man's mind consists of. I'm much older now, so I can admit this. So like the responsible adults that we are, we set up a time and a place, because you know, we are adults. Anyway, she say, yo, I'm gonna come through on this day because I have to work and I work near you. If I don't do it on the day that I don't work, then it's gonna be a drag for me to get over there. So I'm like, look, it's whatever. You tell me what to do. If you wanna come through, come through. If you want me to go over to Narnia, I will meet you in Narnia to get that. The agreed upon day comes around, and I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. Matter of fact, I got the fit that I wore over there. I kid you not, I still have the fit. I had on the college basketball shorts that I got from a camp that I went to. I had on a white tee, I had on some black Nike socks, and I had on some Chuck Taylors, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what it was. I just had on the Chuck Taylors. She pulled up to the crib, and for some reason, I think I washed my floors, so I had to go outside and meet her and let her know, hey, we gotta wait just a little bit while longer, because if you walk in there, it's gonna be damn socks. You feel me? And nobody really wants damn socks. So she pull up in the whip, she hop out, we hug each other. I'm like, yo, we gonna go inside, but we gotta wait right here for a little bit for the carpet to dry. She's like, okay, it's cool, I ain't got no problem with that. So she comes around her car, she sits on the back trunk, right? The back trunk. She's sitting on the back trunk, she looking good as hell, got some jeans on it, nice and tight, had the little shirt on. I'm like, damn, boy, when you get in here, it's a wrap. You feel me? It's a wrap. So she's sitting on the back of her car, and I'm standing on the sidewalk, like sidewalk, kind of the edge of the sidewalk on the road, and she's like, yo, why you so far away from me? Come closer. I'm like, shit, you ain't gotta tell me twice. So you know how when somebody's sitting on the back of a car, their legs may be a little open, like their feet may be resting on the bumper, and their booty is on the actual trunk of the car. Like she was like beckoning me over like this to come in between her legs and hug her. So I walked over, gave her a little hug, and it's like she was just holding me. I'm like, dang, boy, I'm about to actually do this with my crush. Holy shit. But then I smelled something. Oh, man, I'm sitting there like, it can't be. I took 2 steps back. I looked around because I had to make sure, bro. I had to really make sure, man. I took 2 steps back, looked at her, came back in for a hug. There it is again. I looked down at the ground again, and I'm like, yo, I know I ain't tripping. A dump truck did not come through here and leave dump truck juice on the sidewalk. I know for a fact that's what it gotta be. I know y'all know what I'm talking about, man. When a dump truck come through the hood and then you see like the little stuff coming out the back of it, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I had to check the ground to make sure none of that was on the ground, because I swear it smelled like straight sewage and straight dumpster juice, man. I need a moment. Yeah, man, I was befuddled. So I go ahead and I go back in for another hug. I approach her, hug her again, and there the smell was again. I was like, no. Shorty had the stale cootie. Oh! I say with sad hearts that my girl had the stank vag, bro. And it was not one of the situations where, you know, someone needs to go take a bath. It's like, yo, you may be having a bad day. It wasn't that type of smell. You know when somebody just need to go take a bath. Because if that was the case, I'd just be like, yo, I got a shower in the crib. I got some brand new boxers you can put on. I got a tall tee. You know, it ain't tall, but you could wear it. I got a fit for you to wear. You know, girls like wearing big clothes anyway. So I was like, yo, it feels like that. You could have just did that. But that smell wasn't anything that I believe you can change with the shower. That's some internal shit. Back to the story. She's like, yo, we've been out here for about 20 minutes. You want to go ahead and go in? I was like, we can't. We can't go in. We can't. She's like, yo, why? I didn't get any condoms, you know? I didn't get any condoms. And the thing is, I had a condom on me. Now, the shorts that I had on didn't have any pockets. What I used to do back in the day, like when I used to go hoop, I used to put my wallet or my keys or anything important in my sock, because the socks was kind of hot. So I had a condom in the sock. All she had to do was look down and she would have seen the square in the sock. I kid you not. But she didn't look down. And she was like, well, if you want to, we can go to the store. And I was like, nah, I can't really leave. You know, it's really important that I stay here. And she was like, well, you can always hit it raw. Hit it what? Ma'am, I am not about to do anything like that with you. Days prior, maybe I would have, maybe a slither would have crossed my mind. But after smelling that, I'm gonna report your ass. Man, I couldn't believe my ears when she said that. Like, absolutely not about to do that. I am absolutely not about to do that. Especially after what I just inhaled, bro. No. She didn't really get the picture. The conversation kind of ended pretty well, if I do say so myself. She was very understanding. She was like, you know what, I understand. Because I was like, man, look, I don't want to have no kids. The pull-out method don't work. So you can use that to your advantage. I don't want to go raw, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to worry about kids. You were young adults too. I'm like, yo, that's a little bit too much, you know, too much pressure on your boy. But she understood. She was like, you know what, we can just go ahead and do this next weekend. So I'm like, yo, for sure, we can definitely do it next weekend. She got in the car, she drove away, and that was the last time we saw each other. And it wasn't because I just cut her off. It's just because for some reason after that, the conversation just kind of died down. And that may have been on me because I was just so freaking turned off by that. I still remember the smell. To this day. To this day. I remember the smell. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this story isn't to down her, because she's still very, very attractive to this day. Got a family and everything, so it may have just been a fluke. You feel what I'm saying? Because somebody married her, and here I am not married. So the joke's on me. But I'm here to let you guys know that you don't always have to indulge in some shit just because it's there. Especially when it comes to sex. Because I know a lot of y'all are probably thinking like, yo, if it's there, I'm gonna knock it down. And I get that. I can't front. I probably had the same mentality too. I'm capping, bro. I really was scared of these women when it comes to certain things. So I was a little bit more cautious than y'all. I'm not upset. I can't hate on it if you do move like that, but I'm just letting you know that you don't always have to move like that. Think about this. How many of these women out here do you think are just so beautiful, man? They probably got STDs and all this XYZ stuff going on with them, bro. Just because it's there, she fine and she allowing it, don't mean you need to do it, bro. I'm telling you, you can save yourself so much headache, so much trauma, and so much bullshit if you just think about it. Think about it. I know some dudes who knew the coochie wasn't right and still indulged. You feel me? Still indulge head first. Don't be one of them. Think about it. You don't always have to indulge in the coochie just because it's available, my boy. So with that being said, I hope my story is a little bit funny to you all. Most importantly, I hope that it was educational to let you know that just because you like someone and the cootie is there for you to take and you may see some red flags with it, doesn't mean you always gotta take it.